Hi 1517, I'm Amitav Krishna, and this is my application to 1517 2E. So, I would like to come to camp for a few reasons. One of which is, one of my friends, Lauren Pearson, who I know from another program, went there, and I asked her, and she recommended I come. And then, also, I really like 1517, the company. So, I haven't used Lambda, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And then, Atelier Misor, I can't pronounce that because I'm not French. But like the French statue guys, you sort of sponsored to come to America. I thought that was really cool too. And then also, yeah. So, areas I'm irrationally passionate about. This is, I'd say, AI for sciences, basically. And I guess more specifically, like, AI for either, AI for increasing the speed of, like, certain processes. So in the past, I built a project where it was simulating a bunch of measurements of a quantum computer, and then in like a perfect environment where it is the only thing in the universe, and then simulating those measurements in like with noise applied to sort of simulate the effects of the real world. And then so those two computers have the same circuit, and then we can measure the state of both of them, and then using machine learning to go from the state in the noisy world. So if you imagine I am a person in the real world and I have a quantum computer over here, I can take my measurement of this and pass it through my model, and the hope is that it'll learn to undo the effects of the world on the pure, clean state. So, that is one of my projects. And then currently what I'm working on is simulating light activated water splitting. So if I have a bunch of water and then some like solar panel-esque material, when sunlight comes onto the material, simulating at the atomic level what is going on there. And then the reason like this work is important is, and usually the way the simulations work is because it's really expensive to simulate all the atoms. Usually we just imagine the water is some featureless blob that just has some certain magnetic properties. But for something like my work on water splitting, where you have to take the H2O and then split it up into hydrogen and oxygen, that's definitionally, you need the hydrogen and the oxygen. So that's what I'm working on. And then within that, like, can you use machine learning to predict the forces upon the molecules, atoms, more quickly? And then apart from that, one thing I guess I do for fun, and I'm also irrationally passionate about, is geese. When I was in grade 7, I wrote like a blog post about geese, and nowadays I do a bunch of goose photography. So I guess this is one from, these are some photos from about a week ago that I can print one out here, I suppose. I am running out of time. I hope this prints in less than 15 seconds. And yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say. I hope this thing prints. It's receiving the data. Okay, please don't click off the video. See? Here, it's printing. This is a picture of a goose I took. It's monochrome, but yeah. Thank you, 1517, and have a nice day.